What's up, everybody? Welcome to Bios3 Raw TV. I literally just got up, took Brady out, came in, started doing my emails. Still my jacket on, matter of fact. And I read an email from someone, one of my clients, and it kind of struck me a little strange because I think that a lot of people on YouTube, they don't fucking talk about this. They don't. They talk about, a lot of times you hear about maintenance calories. They talk about, this is my maintenance, this is my maintenance. And that implies that if you eat that, you will maintain your physique for the rest of your life. No one actually talks about maintaining the results that you get when you're done and you get to where you want to be. They're not talking about maintenance of a physique. They're not talking about maintaining a leaner physique or a bigger physique or whatever the case may be. Now, here's the thing. The question that my client gave me was, how long should I reverse diet out of this? And I have to paraphrase, so I don't remember exactly what it was. Basically, what to expect as far as what to do for maintenance after you reverse out of it. And I thought it was an interesting question. I was like, where did he get the idea that you reverse out of this, then you just automatically follow a fucking program and you just stay the same? That is not fucking true. That is not true one bit. When you see someone who stays lean year round like myself now, my diet adjusts almost every fucking day or every couple of days. My diet has not been the exact, it's the same foods, don't get me wrong, but it's different day to day. There are days where, I'll eat a little more carbs, I'll eat a little less carbs, depending on how my body's recovering. There's days that I'll eat more fats, less fats, no fats. There are days where my protein's a little bit higher, a little bit lower. I don't really do cardio anymore, but there's times where my training itself is a little bit lighter, a little bit heavier, a few more sets, a few less sets. Like, that stuff is like a living, breathing fucking thing that changes and alters as I do. I don't just do one program, one diet, one thing of cardio, and it stays like that and you maintain. It's impossible. Your body will adapt and get more efficient at using those calories, that food, that training style, all these types of things. It's going to go towards being fatter or leaner or bigger or smaller. It's going to be going in one direction all the fucking time. Erin was just explaining to me last night that she goes, since we moved in together, which was in December, January, February, March, so in 3 months, she goes, I can see you week to week. You look different every week. And I was like, how do you mean? She's like, there's some weeks where you're retaining more water, some weeks where that you're leaner, some weeks where your muscles are bigger, some weeks where you look more deflated. She goes, I can see week to week your physique changing. And the thing is, what you only see, like what people want you to see, like on Instagram and stuff like that, and you'll see the person maintaining their leanness. Well, they're taking pictures, they're filtering them to get in the right angle and stuff. They don't look the same all the fucking time. They look good, but it changes throughout the week, throughout the month, et cetera, et cetera. Like, there are variables that need to be adjusted all the fucking time. And this goes down back to, again, one of these like, well, it's just not that difficult. No, it is fucking that difficult. If you want to look good, it's that difficult. I used to walk around at 250 plus pounds. And the fatter you are, the easier it is to look the same. I'm just going to put that out there right now. If you're fat, it's very easy to look the same. If you lose 3, 4, or 5 pounds, you don't even fucking notice it. But if you're sitting around, like right now, I'm sitting at 195 pounds with, a very already deep set of abs, you notice 3, 4, 5 pounds. So, now it boils down to, how long do I reverse out of this? I don't fucking know. There's no fucking set time. There's no blueprint. I think everybody has this, like, they want guidelines. They want this many weeks, add this many carbs per week, do this like this. Like, they want guidelines that are like general guidelines to be fucking gospel of how to do things. And it doesn't fucking work like that. And I'm not sure where, I think maybe because a lot of the people out there, I don't know if they're promoting a product, they're promoting a training system, they're promoting a diet, they have their own way of doing things. If they just actually truly believe, that this is the way you do it, you just do one thing. But I will say this, if I wasn't training and I wasn't dieting, I wasn't doing like the physique and bodybuilding thing, when I was younger, I looked the same all the time. It is my genetics to look the same all the time. But if you're trying to force your body to do something, you're not going to look the same all the time. And you have to do different things. For example, there's, my refeeds that I have on the weekends, usually for the last couple of weeks, I've only had 2 meals a day on that refeed day. Now, go back a few months, I was having 5 or 6 meals a day. Now, actually, yesterday, today's Monday, yesterday, I think I had 4 meals, which is 2 more than normal. But I'm still 195 pounds. So why am I not going up, down? Because my body is changing. I saw my body, for whatever reason, I do believe that, last week when I came back from the Arnold a couple weeks ago, I hadn't trained the whole time I was there. So when I got back, I actually felt like I said, you know what? I don't feel like my joints are feeling really good. Like I've been having some problem tendonitis in my elbow. My back is still bothering me. Let me just reduce the intensity a little bit and increase the volume a little bit. Just a little bit, like 3 or 4 more sets per body part. Not a whole lot. So I did that. And now what happens is my body, quote unquote, you know, calorie in, calorie out, expends a little more calories. I flattened out a little bit. I need to increase the food in order to maintain my muscle mass. So I increased the food a little bit. Then I went back to the high intensity training again. You're not really putting out as much energy as you are. You're putting more effort, but not necessarily as much energy as you are through that workout. I can reduce my carbohydrates a little bit. I don't need as many carbs. You know, I now added the Intracell 7, so I don't need to have as many carbs because they're actually more efficient with that meal when I take the Intracell 7. So, like, there's so many variables that fucking change, and I don't understand. You know, I do understand. Everybody wants a cut and dry. This is the way to do it. It's very simple. It is not fucking simple. And if you want to look, you know, like, I'm not saying I look great, but if you want to look like me and maintain that, your days of fucking doing one thing over and over again are fucking gone. You know, absolutely gone. You're either trying to get stronger in the gym or getting more reps all the time, on a constant basis. You're not doing the same fucking thing every time, same weight, same reps. You're not doing that. You're trying to fucking maintain that physique. You know, you're going to be adjusting your carbs daily or weekly. You may notice if you do the same thing for 2 weeks, you're like, how the fuck do I look fatter? I haven't even fucking cheated on my diet. That's because your body's adapting to it. You know, your body's adapting. You got to be better at using those calories so it can use less and expend the same amount of energy. You know, you have to do carb cycling. You have to fucking calorie cycle. You have to, you know, cut carbs and refeed. There's all these different things that you use. And knowing when to use them, that's not fucking easy. It's a goddamn fucking skill. And that's what you need to learn for your own body. That's what I've had to do over the last 25 years to say, if I want to be bigger, this is what I have to do. I have to do this, but it wasn't the same. If I want to be leaner, which I've done for I started dieting October of 2014. Yeah, 14, 15, 16. So almost like a year and a half now. This is as fat as I've gotten. I haven't gotten any fatter than this. Matter of fact, I've been a lot leaner for this, getting ready for competitions. But how do you think that happened? Do you think I'm following one fucking... You really do. Some people really think I'm following one eating plan the whole time. But, you know, that's why I do these day in the life videos of me eating. Yes, it's the same foods, but you see me not measuring shit. It's constantly different. It may be 3 grams, 4 grams higher or lower, but like it's very instinctive at this point for me. But you guys got to understand, you know, when you're hiring me, I think a lot of people think that, you know, a lot of people do think that, oh, I'll do a 12-week diet, and when I'm done, I just stop what I'm doing. I got my results, yay. Then they gain the fat back. You know, and then there's people that hire me that are like, I'll do the 12 weeks. Jerry, how do I reverse out of this? And I'm like, you're not reversing out of it. You may be able to add a little calories back in, but reversing out and going back to normal is not fucking happening. This is the way you eat for the rest of your fucking life. These are the foods. This is the fucking way you do it. And your body's going to change. So you need to be able to change these things to your body. It's not just a fucking 12-week program. It's a fucking lifestyle. That 12-week program is to teach you what to do and give you the tools and skills that you need so after the 12 weeks is over, you can continue it on your own. Some people choose to. Some people choose not to continue on their own, and they stay on with me. Or other people just say fuck it and go off completely because they're like, I can't handle this. I can't do this for the rest of my life. They can't do anything for the rest of their life, you know, let alone do a diet. So, or a way of eating. So, I mean, that's just pretty much what I need to get out there, because I know that a lot of people out there are just like, maintenance, how do I maintain? I just want to maintain this. And they're not. You know, they're getting fatter or skinnier, or they're fucking losing muscle, or, you know, they're usually not gaining muscle. Usually it's a bad thing that's happening to them if they're asking how to maintain. So be aware, guys, there is no such thing as fucking maintaining it. It's adjusting. So instead of fucking saying, well, how do I maintain my diet afterward? It should be, how do I adjust my diet afterwards? Bios3Training@gmail.com. Leave comments down below, but don't fight. www.bios3training.com is the blog. It's the adjustment bicep, and we're out.